Yo, what's good, Karma Nation? It's your boy Tristan, aka Sriracha DFS, back once again with DFS Karma. Welcome to another episode of NBA DFS DraftKings Picks for December 11th, Saturday, powered by DraftKings and DFS Karma, where I do a very breakdown of the games for the slate as well as give you guys the top picks for each team. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to this YouTube channel so you do not miss out on any of our free media content or our live streams. Comment down below as well if you do indeed like our content, have anything to say, criticisms, compliments, anything like that. We try to get back to you guys as soon as possible, and we take everything into account. I do believe we are getting something down where you're not seeing my face as much, but you're actually seeing more of the DraftKings screen. So we are still working on that. It'll probably be coming soon enough, but yeah, we hear you guys. We're working on it, so we appreciate it. Make sure you're in our free chat room where we're discussing DFS 24/7. ChatDFS.com is the link. It is down in the description below. We got betting, sports betting. We got props, play props, DFS, crypto, all this other stuff. Go down. It's free. With that being said, we got a 6-game slate on a Saturday. Let's go ahead and get right to it. Utah at Washington is the first game on the slate. On the Utah side, we have absolutely no one hurt, or at least no one hurt that Wizards rotation. So everyone's pretty much fine here. I'm not liking too much, really. Maybe a little bit of Royce O'Neal. Donovan Mitchell's priced up at $9K against a Washington slow-paced and sort of decently defensive team. Mike Conley 5.9 maybe, but I'm mainly looking at Royce O'Neal 4.4K, Jordan Clarkson at 5K, Hassan Whiteside is worth a look at 3.2K. It just has a punt, and then maybe Rudy Gay at 4K. But besides that, I'm probably going to avoid most spend-ups here. On the Washington side, we have Thomas Bryant out, and that's the only injury that they're dealing with. I do like Daniel Gafford at 4.6K. I do think he's going to be needed a little bit tomorrow. He could get in foul trouble, yes, but they're going to need his big body against Rudy Gobert for sure. So I'm liking him at 4.6K. Besides that, this team's getting pretty healthy, so minutes are spread around a ton. I'm probably not going to touch this game besides those guys I mentioned. Next game, Sacramento at Cleveland. On the Sacramento side, we have Rashawn Holmes out for at least this game. We saw a little bit more of Buddy Hield last night. They're on a back-to-back. We saw a little bit more Buddy Hield last night. He could get more run tonight, but they're going to need two bigs against Cleveland because they're going to be playing against Evan Mobley and Jared Allen. So I wouldn't be surprised to see more of Metu, Bagley, and Tristan Thompson. We'll see if Alex Len starts again. I hope not, just because he's literally like a dead hole. He's like a dead void that you play and you expect like 12 minutes out of him, and I just rather would play Tristan Thompson, who's more productive. So I'm hoping Tristan Thompson starts. Alex Len is probably going to start. But they will need two bigs to go against this Cleveland paint, or I guess the Cleveland big dudes. So, yeah, be wary of that. You'll still see De'Aaron Fox play, Tyrese Halliburton play. Harrison Barnes will get his like 25, 26, maybe to 30 minutes. You might see a little bit less of Terrence Davis tomorrow just because they're going to need some bigs in the lineup. And then Davion Mitchell, 3.2K. I do like him as a punt there as well. Cleveland side, we have Colin Sexton out. So on the side, I do like not everyone, I wouldn't say everyone, but I do like a few people because it is a pace-up game, bump for the Cavaliers. Evan Mobley at 6.7K, love him. That price is very, very nice. Jared Allen still at 8.3K, I like that price too. Garland's getting a little expensive. He was 7.3K yesterday on yesterday's slate. He was 7.3K. He hit around the average value just because it was a big blowout in Minnesota yesterday. So both teams are on a back-to-back here. But he's 7.8K. His price got raised 500. So maybe wouldn't go here. Kevin Love is interesting at 4.4K. He does have a ceiling of around 25 to 30, but he has a floor of around like 12 to 15 sometimes. So I would definitely put him down as a GPP play, but nothing in cash for sure. Houston at Memphis next game. Kevin Porter Jr. is questionable. He did not play last night. John Wall out. Jalen Green out. Daniel House out. And Usman Garuba out. So tomorrow, depends on if KBJ still stays out, if Kevin Porter Jr. still stays out. There hasn't been an update on him yet. But if he's out, then I'm liking Jayshawn Tate, Garrison Matthews, Armani Brooks. Those are the three guys I'd really focus on right now because Eric Gordon's price has gone up a little bit. But yeah, Garrison Matthews has been insane for him. I don't even know. He's been like a sharpshooter, tough player. He's helping the team a ton. Kept that game close with Milwaukee last night as well, which was interesting. So I do like those players from the Houston side. On the Memphis side, we have Dylan Brooks out, Brandon Clark out, Zaire Williams out, and John Morant out as well. So I am liking a little bit here on the Memphis side just because it is Houston plays the fastest pace in the game, in the league actually, and they're one of the worst defenses. So Memphis, great spot to be here. Dylan Brooks is going to be out, so DeAnthony Melton should start. Kyle Anderson should see a ton of minutes, so should Desmond Bane and Tyus Jones. So all four of those guys are in good spots. Jaren Jackson Jr. is expensive at 7.5K. He can get you there, but I'm probably going to fade him at that price because you're going to be wanting around 40 plus from him. And I'm not saying he can't get that. It's just unlikely for him to get there compared to, say, Desmond Bane 40 or Tyus Jones 35 to 40 or even Melton 30. So I'd rather target those guys. Conchar at 3.8K. He's going to be seeing around 19-20 minutes because of all the injuries that they're dealing with. And I think that's about it. But Kyle Anderson at 4.4K definitely looking nice for me. Chicago at Miami. Next game, Alex Caruso is questionable. Kobe White out. Javonte Green out. Patrick Williams out. DeMar DeRozan out. And Derrick Jones Jr. out as well. So the Bulls have a tough matchup against Miami. Miami's been playing semi-decent. I think they just kept it close with Milwaukee again, a full-strength Milwaukee team. But they just beat Milwaukee, actually, at home. A full-strength Milwaukee team, besides Brook Lopez, sorry. But this is going to be a tougher matchup. So if Alex Caruso's out, you get a bump up to Dosunmu. I think I totally butchered that name. He gets a bump. But Zach LaVine's price is up there. Lonzo's price is up there. Vucevic's price is up there. Yeah, it's going to be tough to even touch anyone on this team, to be honest. But those are the guys that you're going to want if this game stays close, if you believe this game is a high-scoring game. I personally do not. I'm going to avoid this side of this game. So moving on, Miami. Duncan Robinson probable. Jimmy Butler out. Bam Adebayo out. Victor Oladipo out. Markieff Morris out. So players I'm targeting here, if Caleb Martin starts again, auto lock for me. Tyler Hero barely saw the floor towards the closing minutes last game they played. And they ran with Strus and Caleb Martin. And I do believe those are the guys I'm going to be targeting here again. Kyle Lowry, 7.7K. He's naturally the leader of this team with Jimmy Butler out. But that price is hella up there. So I'm going to be targeting the lower guys like Caleb Martin, Max Strus. Duncan isn't bad, but again, his home road shooting splits are just not in line with what we want. Because they're at home again, Duncan Robinson's bound to just suck. So I'm going to go with Strus and Martin. Those are my guys I'm targeting mainly. Golden State at Philly. Next game on the slate. Klay Thompson out. James Wiseman out. Andre Iguodala is questionable. So I do like this side for the Golden State Warriors. They're going to be in should be competitive, game against Philadelphia. Andrew Wiggins 6.1K, like that. Draymond Green 7.1K, I like that. Otto Porter should be getting a bump down if Andre Iguodala comes back. Besides that, yeah, Steph Curry's 11.6, very tough price. He should be gunning for that 3-point record, but 11.6 is a steep price to pay. So I'm probably going to be using my money elsewhere in this on this slate. Yeah, I don't really like too much else here besides that these two dudes right here, and maybe some Jordan Poole, maybe. On the Philly side, we have Ben Simmons out and Grant Riller questionable. Doesn't really do much. I'm liking Joel Embiid at 11.2K. It's going to be a tough price to pay, but I do believe he might be one of the spend-ups that might be worth it. Besides that, everyone's pricey. Tobias at 8K. Tyrese Maxey 6.3K. Seth Curry 5.8. They're all pretty pricey. Maybe Tyrese, but he's had some floor games the last couple of games, so I don't trust him too much. And they're going against Golden State, best defense in the game as of now. Maybe Danny Green at 3.8K as a punt, but it's tough to go anywhere there. Denver at San Antonio, a rematch of the game they just played a couple nights ago. On the Denver side, Will Barton probable, Jamal Murray out, Michael Porter Jr. out, Austin Rivers out, PJ Dozier out. So last go around, Aaron Gordon went off. I think Will Barton did really well at 32, and then Jokic had a crazy game. So I'm expecting almost the same exact thing here for Jokic. I do believe 60 is not out of the question. I like him here. Probably one of the best spend-ups that's in his price range. I do like Will Barton at 7K. His price is going up though. So you got to make sure that he's going to give you 35 to 40 here. Aaron Gordon, like I said, pretty good game last time out against his team. Not sure if he's going to replicate that. I don't like it. I don't like playing Aaron Gordon at all. He always burns me. So I'm not too sure if I'd go here, which means you guys should play him because I'm not going to play him. But I'm personally not going to touch him. Monte Morris 5.6K, pretty expensive. Besides that, don't really like anyone on this side. On the San Antonio side, DeJounte Murray 9.9K. Everyone's healthy, by the way. Keldon Johnson's probable. He's probably going to play again. I do like Poeltl, 6.6K. He got around like 30, 35 last time. Good for his price. Derek White, love that price, 6.5. Probably going to be in most of my builds. Devin Vassell, he did really well last time out. Well, not really well. He did really well in the first half. Barely got run in the second half and then flopped. So, and Keldon Johnson's coming back too, which basically takes minutes away from Vassell, Bates Diop, and Doug McDermott, and Lonnie Walker actually. So they're getting a little healthy. Not sure if I target anyone else here besides Derek White and Poeltl. Maybe some DeJounte Murray, but he hasn't performed against Denver that much this season. So yeah, it basically rounds out this slate. Thank you for watching this NBA DFS DraftKings Picks video for Saturday, December 11th. Again, if you liked the video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to this DFS Karma YouTube channel for more daily media content like this one. I appreciate you guys all for watching. Have a good start of the weekend. Good luck in your contest tomorrow. And as always, it's been your boy, Tristan, a.k.a. Sriracha DFS. I'm out. Peace.